Hello, my beautiful kings and queens. So, what I wanted to come to you about today is reflecting back on my own journey. Um, when you are in a toxic situation for so long, you just get used to it. You just think that that is life. Even when you first start becoming spiritual, sorry, I'm trying not to shake the phone, but even when you start becoming spiritual and you even start realizing, like, you start noticing, like, the dysfunction, you start recognizing your own light and you start realizing how powerful you are. However, you're still kind of playing the fence, trying to like play in between just to keep the peace. And it's crazy because it was like, I felt like, and if you could resonate with this as well, you feel like you're keeping the peace for everybody involved. But what you're really doing is you're just delaying what's ultimately going to happen. And if you decide to heal, you're going to be, all you're doing is delaying it. And also, what you're really doing is you're just portraying, I can't, betraying yourself. That's what I was trying to say. You're betraying yourself because I didn't even realize, like, I was actually just doing myself a disservice. Like, I thought like I was just keeping the peace for everybody involved. And now, like, yeah, here I am living in a friggin' motel, a hotel, whatever. And finally it's not a roach motel anymore. We got rid of those because I was like, yeah, I can't, I literally want to like sink inside of myself with like that. This is disgusting. I can't live like that. But anyways, I digress. Another video. So here I am, but because I've walked away from toxicity and I will not accept anything but a vibrational match for me now, and I've done all of the healing work, I am so unbelievably free and I feel at peace. Even though, like, you would look at my exterior reality and be like, "No, you like that's chaos. That's disgusting. That's like there's no way you can be in that and still have faith. There's no way that you can be in that and still just feeling good every day. Like there's no way that's genuine. There's no way like that can't be genuine. Like you're just putting on a front. You're trying to fake it. Fake like no. Like I truly am like it I'm sorry for all the stuttering, but it's a mindset. And it's just so crazy to me. Like it's just a mindset. Like I literally was just living like that day to day to day to day to day, thinking that I'm trying to just be quiet, stay in my own lane just to keep the peace for everybody else. And ultimately, I was suppressing my higher self, my true self, even though I was in the middle of doing so much inner work and so much inner child healing and all of the healing modalities, right? But I wasn't speaking my truth. I wasn't able to truly be free. There's nothing nothing else can compare to that. When you're able to be free and just be yourself. Like the other night, I was watching this movie and I was like, I don't, I can't even talk. Usually I watch like a lot of romantic movies, but this time I was like, I haven't really laughed in a while. And being in this situation, and after what I had been hearing leading up to, if you watch my other video, what I overheard the other night, I was like, I just want to lift up my spirits, even though I have been feeling pretty good. Like, I just want to watch a comedy. I just feel like laughing. And I watched this movie called Vacation. Oh my God, did it have me dying laughing? And I mean like laughing like my laugh, my goofy ass, what I used to think was so ugly and couldn't even really enjoy anything and really laugh at anything because I was like, my laugh is an ugly laugh. So I'm like, I can only like, ha ha he he, like, I can't, like, what the hell? Just be your damn self. And so I'm watching this movie and I'm almost in tears. I was laughing so hard and I'm like, wow, like, I'm really free. I'm really at peace. I can really just be myself. And I'm telling you, there is nothing that can compare to that. And so, and then, was it the next day? I don't know if it was the next. These days are just flying by and just merging together. But eventually, if you watch my other video, I don't want to keep bringing it up, but what I overheard let me know, like, okay, like, you have a responsibility at this point. You've been your intuition has been nudging at you like you should do something, and now it's in your face. Now you have to climb over that threshold and just do it, instead of like, well, you're, instead of like being, not necessarily in the ego, because I had an ego death, but it's like the ego was still there because it's there to keep you safe. But so it's like wondering if, about myself, are people going to take it like I'm trying to get over on you, or I'm trying to um do some type of get rich quick scheme or something like that? Or are people going to think I'm really being genuine and authentic? And then once that situation happened to me, and it's like, you have a responsibility to put that out there, I was just like, okay, you know what, like, I'm just going to go for it. And anybody who is truly resonates with me and hears me knows, like, they're going to be like, okay, I'm gonna go get this course, Divine Devotion, which is on healing. And I'm putting that out there because, like, just like I said, like the other day, it was like I really realized, like, wow, like, for all of those years I thought that I was being myself. I thought that I was just keeping the peace, and this is what I came here to do, and just everybody just needs to get along and everything's going to be fine. To now that I've done all of the healing work, and like the old version of me that I thought was me is just dead and gone. Like, I'm something complete. I've had a complete rebirth. Like, you would never think that the old version of me, like, you, if I told you some things about the old version of me, you'd be like, there's no way. Like, no, like, not you. Like, I'm talking, it's like you would be like, I'm literally talking to somebody completely different. And so that's why I want to put this out there to let you guys know, like, it's possible. I'm a soul having a temporary human experience, but I am a human just like you. Okay. And I know this is cliche, you hear it all the time, but now it really hits me like, oh wow, like, it's really true that if I'm able to do it, and I am a human just like you can do it too. Okay? I'm not special. I'm another human. Like, I'm nothing special. I'm not some type of alien. Like, I'm not I'm not living outside of this. I just took myself, I had an ego death, and I just looked at the bigger picture instead of always where I'm like, where are all these thoughts coming from? Like, oh, like, you know, maybe somebody's going to think you're like, you're just trying to scam them, or maybe, you know, maybe you're going to come off across like this, or, you know, maybe you're wearing the wrong color shirt or something, or the background isn't perfect, or, and it's like, who fucking cares? Like, who cares? Like, where these thoughts are not your thoughts. Okay? That's what you have been conditioned to believe. That is, you need to recondition your subconscious mind. And that's what really that's what really rules our life. Like, we can think like, oh, we're being so positive and we're doing this, and we say our affirmations, and it's like, you can say all the affirmations you want, but if your subconscious mind is not the one that's taking the reins, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But if your subconscious is not what's leading you in your life, it doesn't matter. You can say all of the affirmations that you want. So again, I was just, after what I heard, I was just like, I have a huge responsibility. I have a huge mission, a huge purpose, and I'm just passionate about this. And that's how you know you're in your purpose and you're in your passion, when, no, your purpose and your mission, when you're doing something and it doesn't feel like work. Work doesn't have to feel like work. Like, that is something that you have been conditioned to believe. Oh, it's supposed to be hard. I'm supposed to put in all of these hours. I'm supposed to do. Why? Do you really think, as amazing as the universe is, amazing as God is as much as your ancestors love you and your spirit guides love you, you really think that you came here to just suffer your entire life? You suffered and went through hell and back to learn some lessons. You've learned those lessons. Now it's time to heal. And you have the opportunity right now. I was saying in my other video, like, you guys, it's 33:33. Okay? If there was ever a time to put yourself first, it's now. Because even if you take this course and you're like, I didn't really like it, okay, that's fine. My feelings are hurt, and not because I'm on some egotistical, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, no, like my feelings aren't going to be hurt, because at the end of the day, you are still benefiting from it, because you're showing the universe, I will accept nothing, anything, I will accept nothing less than anything trying to make me my better self, my highest self, my best version. I want to evolve. I don't want to keep repeating the same cycles. I don't want to, I want to be free. I want peace. This is your opportunity. And like I was saying in another video, eventually, once I get enough reviews and testimonials, I'm going to raise the price. So if there's ever a time to do it, it's time to do it now. If you're feeling it in your gut, if your highest self is like nudging you, like you should probably get on this, stop prolonging it. Stop thinking like, oh, eventually I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait on this situation to happen and this, and then it's just going to be a cycle that you're just going to keep going. I've been there. You just keep going around and around and around, because you just always have this intuition within you that you know that you're just meant for more. But what got me messed up was, because I knew that, I felt like I really didn't have to do much. I was like, I should just chill and just be cool and just keep everything at peace and dim my own light, and these good things are just going to come to me. It doesn't work like that, because God is within you, and faith without works is dead. If you do not take action, however big or small it looks, it's not going to work out for you. You have to take action. You have to show the universe, God is within me, and I'm going to go for it no matter what. I don't care what my circumstance looks like. I'm going to put myself first, because I deserve it. After all this shit that I've been through, like, come on now. Everything that you've been through, literally since birth, you were born into toxicity. You don't deserve to spend 33 on yourself to finally heal. I don't even need to say anything else. Like, your higher self is talking to you. You know what you need to do. And I'm not, again, this isn't coming from like an egotistical place, and I don't mean to come off so aggressive, but it's true. Like, I needed that. I needed that tough love I needed things to get so bad to where it was like, I know what I deserve. I know what I'm worth. And then once I finally took that jump and I finally started to heal, like I was saying, it's day and night. Like, I'm free. Like, I can be myself. I can laugh my ugly laugh and not give a damn, and truly be myself. There's nothing that can compare to that. And I want that for you too. So go ahead and take that action. And until next time, I love you, and the universe loves you.